My name is Evan Morgan. I play guitar and banjo and pump organ.
I'm Courtney Werner. I play fiddle.
I'm Michael DeVito, and I play bass and banjo and little fiddle.
And we're Magic Tuber Stringband from Durham, North Carolina.
And this is our deep digs.
Should we do it again?
Marisa Anderson's Cloud Corner. The first record I chose is Marisa Anderson's Cloud Corner, which I think is the first Marisa Anderson record that I ever heard. I booked Marisa Anderson at the Duke Coffee House around the time of this record's release, so for that reason, it kind of has some personal, sentimental value. But yeah, this is a really, really brilliant record. But our friend Conrado, who we toured with, has toured with her in Spain quite a bit. I think actually one of the songs on this record is about the place that they played, that she played in Spain with Conrado. But yeah, we haven't gotten a chance to perform them.
Wow.
Sumac The Healer. I picked the Sumac record, The Healer, and this was a pretty easy choice for me. This was probably my most listened to Thrill Jockey release last year, and I knew I don't have the LP yet, so was really excited to pull it. We play acoustic music, and our music is often pulling from American primitive guitar or old-time folk music that is pretty and melodic, and I'm really drawn to doomy, loud metal like what Sumac is doing, and we pull from that when we're trying to incorporate drone and dissonance and abrasiveness and noise in our music and in our improv. So that's what I think, working on our own music last year, I was listening a lot to those aspects of this record when composing some of the new stuff we've been working on. So.
I really loved this record. I don't know, I feel like a lot of the music that we make is trying to, play with a textural concept and then an improvisatory concept that's not quite composed, but also definitely improvisational at its core. And listening to this record specifically, I think that Sumac kind of hits a blend of something that's emotionally coherent, and for me produces like a really significant emotional response that feels relatable as opposed to abstract, but doing so in a way that is free enough, free enough to subvert, I guess, the expectations that you have of the music while you're listening to it. And the texture of the band is pretty, as Courtney said, it's super heavy and can be abrasive at times. And I think they kind of contrast with the body in this way, where it's like, it's very abrasive, but there's like a tenderness in the abrasion. Whereas with the body, I'm sure there's some tenderness in the body somewhere, but it's a little bit harder to hear. I really love all the metal on Thrill Jockey. It's all so good. But yeah, this record, I feel like, as far as a long form, like group improvisatory concept and sound, it's pretty spectacular. Very easy to get lost in. Seasonal Hire from Steve Gunn and the Black Twig Pickers. I picked Steve Gunn and the Black Twig Pickers. This is a record that I've found kind of at the beginning of trying to figure out the blend of kind of experimental and more traditional old-time folk stuff. And I really appreciate it as kind of almost being a group format of stretched out acoustic music that's still legible as having traditional influences.
OOIOO's Gamel.
What up? What up?
Next record I picked out is OOIOO's Gamel. And this has always been one of my favorite OOIOO records. It's Yoshimio's project. It's very percussion forward, but this record is like, I think, entirely percussion and gamelan. And it's a double LP, I think. It's really, really stunning, intricate rhythmic music, and I think this was also maybe my introduction to the gamelan. This has been a favorite record of mine for a long time now, so happy to have it.
Sarah Louise, Deeper Woods. I picked Sarah Louise, Deeper Woods. I first heard Sarah Louise play a solo guitar, and she was singing a set in probably 2017 at the Duke Coffee House, and was so enchanted by her voice and loved this record because of her songwriting and her vocals on it. And I was living in a house with friends around that time when this came out. One of my friends had this record. We kind of shared the collection, but then moved away, and now I can have my own again.
Chaos of Flowers from Big Brave. The Chaos of Flowers from Big Brave. And Big Brave is a band I actually I got into them after we got on Thrill Jockey, but kind of immediately fell in love with the sound. I really like how it's this kind of like overwhelmingly heavy sound, but it's not like abrasive. in the way that, I mean, I appreciate abrasive music, but it's not abrasive in the way that other like overwhelmingly heavy stuff is. And sonically, I really appreciate kind of the combination of there's an elegance, but also like a real fierceness to the music. But even more so, it's very it's super heavy. It's great.
The Bodies, No One Deserves Happiness. I feel like this is maybe kind of a collective choice because we had to come out with a body record. This is The Bodies, No One Deserves Happiness, and this is another one that I feel like I kind of associate with, I guess it's kind of from the time when I was in college and I was held different positions, but was DJing at the radio station, the college radio station, WXDU, and I got to see The Body play in Richmond around the time of this record release. So yeah, another kind of like personal, long-time favorite. I don't know if y'all have anything else to say about The Body.
I appreciate The Body for being super overwhelmingly heavy in a highly abrasive way. But yeah, I mean, still in a way that's elegant.
We're Magic Tuber Stringband, and that was our Deep Digs.